Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017. We're playing as Arsenal. This is episode 7. In today's episode, we have two matches, the first of which is against Tottenham Hotspur away at White Hart Lane. We have the North London Derby, and this will decide the title, I reckon. If we can claim the 3 points here today, we're going to be in a very, very good position to push on. If we lose, it's going to be tight between Tottenham, Liverpool and Man United. But guys, if you haven't gone and watched the last episode, holy shit, I highly recommend you do. We managed to win 3-2 over Manchester City. I was squeaking my chair then. Right, we managed to win 3-2 over Manchester City, and we got Pep Guardiola sacked. We've beaten him twice this season. Kieran Gibbs, Lucas, Martial picking up the goals. Martial scored a screamer from outside the box. It hit the crossbar. Sane and David Silva picked up the goals, but they have sacked Pep Guardiola. Jason Wilcox, the reserves coach, now the caretaker, is the manager at Manchester City. So, Pepe. Right, so Pep Guardiola, right, 46 years of age, has been sacked. And I really wish this was in FIFA, because not only is Football Manager just so much more in depth with transfers, with tactics, with managers as well. You have like a really cool just like transfer system for managers. So where will Pep Guardiola end up? And if we wanted to, we can apply for the job at Manchester City. They're currently in 9th, 12 games, 9 draws and 10 losses. Where will Pep Guardiola end up, and who will be the Manchester City manager? This will affect them for seasons to come. In real life, if they were in this time in real life and they finished in 9th, I don't reckon they would sack him, because they do believe in his vision. But they've sacked him. Are there any other managers that have been sacked? I do know Mark Hughes left. Sam Allardyce has come in, which is quite funny. So yeah, Sam Allardyce is currently the manager of Stoke. And Mark Hughes left Stoke to join West Brom. I'm not entirely sure where Tony Pulis is. He could be the next manager at Manchester City. Who knows? Okay, guys, so let's get stuck into Tottenham Hotspur here today, the first match of today's episode. We're currently 8 points clear of Arsenal. Tottenham actually drew against United in the last fixture. So Liverpool are third, drawing points with Tottenham. Man United are 4th, Chelsea are 5th, Watford are 6th, Sunderland are 7th. David Moyes is doing very, very well with Sunderland. Adnan Januzaj is just on fire. Right, what else is there? West Ham are 8th, Manchester City are 9th, Leicester are 14th, Hull, Middlesbrough and Burnley look like they're going to go down. I don't like it when the 3 teams that come up go automatically down. I like to sort of mix things up a bit if I can. Anything else we can sort of go through here? Competitions-wise, Anthony Martial is the top goal scorer of the Premier League with 26 goals, 7 goals clear of Diego Costa. He is an absolute animal, the next Thierry Henry. Most assists, Eden Hazard, followed by Walcott with 13. Walcott and Sanchez are back up there with the distance travelled. Mustafi's up there with the tackles. Mingale has the least conceded. Okay. Peter Cech is drawing on 4th. What else have we got here? Passes, Lucas, Anthony Martial's up there. Theo Walcott was been the best hitting for a while, but Ryan Mason is up there. That's interesting. But Walcott has played 7 more games. Okay, so in the Champions League, we're in the quarterfinals against Villarreal. We got a very, very favourable draw. PSG play Roma. Real Madrid play Juventus, and Atletico Madrid play Barcelona. We are favourites to beat Villarreal. They're currently in 9th. Yes, 9th in the La Liga, but they're in the quarters of the Champions League. We should be able to progress quite easily against them into the semis. We also played Sevilla in the the round of 16. So we've been very, very lucky with our drawing. I'm focusing on the Premier League this season. We'll focus on the Champions League in the next, but we could go and win the Champions League. If we can string a couple of good performances, we could even have enough points to focus on the Champions League if we If we beat Tottenham here, we could do that. We could focus on the Champions League a lot more and play a weakened squad in the Premier League because it looks like we're going to win. We're in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Don't care if we win it, whatever. We're in the semis against Aston Villa. West Ham play Southampton the next. We could actually win the FA Cup, but I don't really care. We did win the EFL, Carling Cup, Capital One, whatever you want to call it. So in today's episode, we're going to play the 4-4-2. Martial, Lucas leading the line. Sanchez, Ozil, Xhaka, Walcott, Gibbs, Koscielny, Mustafi, Bellerin, and Peter Cech in goal. Giroud on the bench, Fabregas, Gabriel Paulista, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Iwobi, and Ramsey. We're going to play the 4-4-2, the classic Sir Alex Ferguson, the classic Premier League 4-4-2, United, Ranieri, whatever you want to call it. We do have the 5-3-2, Jose Mourinho parked the bus, which worked so well in the last match once we got the lead against Pep Guardiola, because to be honest, he was playing a lot better than me, but we did get the lead and we held on to it. I haven't really used the 4-3-3 Jurgen Klopp high pressing, simply because the 4-4-2 has been working out so well. We haven't even been playing the 4-3-2 formation overly that much, because the thing is, right, I've been either winning or I've been losing decisively. There's only been a couple of matches, like the match in the last episode, where I've got the lead and thought, fuck, I don't think I can actually win this. We are playing poor, but we have the lead. That's why I go with the 5 at the back, the defensive formation. The 4-4-2 in the Premier League is so good. It counters so many sides. I do recommend it in your football manager. This could be up for grabs. We could do the 4-3-3 Pep Guardiola. Barcelona-style tiki-taka football passing. However, that obviously hasn't worked in the Premier League. They're currently in 9th, so maybe not. Okay, let's get stuck into Tottenham Hotspur here today. The only player that's out is Eric Dyer. Is everyone on their perfect positions? Everyone's been playing really well this season. You've got to give everyone a round of applause, I think. Okay, let's face Pochettino's Tottenham here today, the North London derby. This is huge. I do believe we actually lost this earlier on in the season. We did. We lost 2-1 at home to Tottenham. Okay, we need to go and beat them away here today, which is going to be tough. Okay, so what's his first name? Mauricio, is it? I don't know. Anyway, it starts with M. Pochettino is playing a 4-2-3-1. Harry Kane leading the line. They didn't have Harry Kane and Janssen last time. Eriksen at the cam. Heung-min Son, Lamella, Dembele, Dele Alli here, okay. Rose Vertonghen, Alderweireld, Walker and Lloris. Wimmer, Wanyama. Who the hell is this? Lucas Pratio. Argentine from Brazil. Played for a Brazilian club. Is this Hernandez? This guy has a ridiculous amount of long shots on him. Hernandez has signed 31 years of age. 3.5 million from Juventus. That's a good buy. Kieran Trippier and Janssen. It's not bad having Hernandez. He's the type of player that put in a pretty decent performance, because Tottenham does have a very, very young side, and young players are inconsistent. If you listen to Louis van Gaal bang on about it all day, but we need to get the ball here, otherwise Tottenham are going to score. We did cut out the attack, which is great to see. So guys, if you guys are still enjoying this Football Manager 2017 Arsenal career, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you're new around here. So unfortunately, it looks like Walcott has picked up a potential thigh. We're going to have to bring him off. It's only 15 minutes and we've lost a player. That's disappointing. I'm going to bring on whom? Iwobi can actually play alright on that side. I'd rather bring on Iwobi than Chamberlain. We still have Paulista, Fabregas. Yeah, this is tough. That's really changed up the dynamic of the match. We've lost Theo Walcott, who has travelled the most distance in the Premier League for Arsenal. Oh, it's only a gashed leg. Fuck off. That said potential thigh. Potential thigh injury. Has he come off? Yeah, he should be right. He should be able to get that fine, I reckon. Don't bring a Iwobi on if it's just it's a gash, because you can get that touched up. If it's a thigh muscle injury, yeah, you can bloody patch up a cut. It's not like Battle where he's just like lost it to a sword or something. Alexis Sanchez, nearly puts it into the top right. Surely he should be able to get patched up. Potential thigh. So he has lost a little bit of conditioning now. We'll leave him on. He'll be right. It's only a cut. Like, how deep can a cut be in football? Unless he, like, cops the studs. But as long as it's not like a muscle cramp injury. Anthony Martial breaks away, but gets pretty closed down by the Tottenham defence. So it's not too bad of an injury. It's not worth bringing on a Wobie. He's actually coming alright. As you see, his condition's coming back up a little bit. But it is 0-0 against Tottenham. If we can pick up a draw, I'll be happy. I'll be even more happy if we can pick up the 3 points and the victory. But they need this win more than I do. I think we are pretty clear against them now. They lost the points against United. Dele Alli on the ball. Wow, puts it into row Z, but puts it over the bar quite convincingly. From the corner kick, Lamela, Walcott, finds Alexis Sanchez, waiting for more Arsenal players to come up. He gets tackled by, I think it was Wimmer. Might have been Alderweireld. I think Wimmer's on the bench, actually. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought Harry Kane was in there. But Peter Cech manages to cut out the attack. Walcott wins the header. Lucas finds Martial. And we're 1-0 up against Tottenham Hotspur in the North London derby. Martial, he came from France. The English press said he had no chance, and he's just scored again here today. 42nd goal of the season. He is absolutely on fire at Arsenal. What a signing. He's worth around about £40 million. We did pick him up for 65. He is most definitely worth it. And Walcott claims his first of the match. I'm happy that I kept him on. 12th goal of the season, kept on pressing and harrying. Lucas gets tackled by Vertonghen, controversial with a yellow card in the box. And Lloris gets the hand, but Rose couldn't pick up the crumbs. And Walcott batters it home. We are 2-0 up against... Okay, shit. We're 2-0 up... What's happened here? We can wait until half time. Right, what's happened? Mustafi nearly picked up an injury by the looks of it. But then he shook it off. Right, let's keep it as it is, because I think Mustafi can stay on just for a little bit longer. He will regenerate once you start after halftime, because you do see, as you see here, he was 60 when he went into the tunnel. Now he's 62, because I do want to try and keep Mustafi on as long as possible. Walcott breaking down that other side. Mustafi's back up to an 83. I will bring on Gabriel Palista for him, but we'll just wait a little bit. So what happened to Mustafi? He's looking exhausted out there. We should think about something. It looks like he might be suffered a twisted... Okay, right. Mustafi looks like he might have twisted his knee. We're going to have to bring him off then. Right. Let's bring on Gabriel Palista. Should I bring off Walcott now? He has a potential thigh, but he's actually done all right. It's not too bad. It's just a cut. Should I try and change things up a little bit more? I'm quite happy with how the team's playing. How are the stats sort of going? 12 shots to 5 on target, 12 to 4. So they could have a goal in this, to be fair. Eriksson finds Dele Alli. Dele Alli puts it over the top. Get this out. Lamela gets his shot off, and Sanchez, Martial, and Lucas Perez try and clear. But Gabriel Palista, the Brazilian, has come on. He's quite a good defender coming fresh off the bench. I don't mind him. Once we get to the 70th, we might make some more substitutions. Walcott puts it into the box, but nobody's there. They've just brought on Victor Wanyama. We're 2-1 up. I feel like we can go on and score more. We're doing a lot better instead of... We could go with the 5-3-2, but I don't know just yet. We'll see. Should I bring on Cesc Fabregas for Ozil? I think I will. No, I probably shouldn't, actually. We're going to have to bring off Walcott, even if it does get worse somehow. I don't think it will, but it could do. We'll bring on a Wobie for Walcott. Play him as the winger. And I'm just worried if they score like a goal, we might need to go with the 5 at the back. We've got Chamberlain, we've got Ramsey, and we've got Fabregas. I'm going to bring off Fabregas for Ozil. We'll do that. We'll do my 2 substitutions. It just sucks when you pick up an injury. It really does throw out your 3 subs because it's so crucial in Football Manager who you bring on. Heung-min Sun finds Harry Kane. Victor Wanyama, an absolute destroyer in the midfield. But Xhaka picks up the possession here. Martial Lucas. Oh, wow. Hernandez comes on. Fabregas and Iwobi. That could have been it. That could have been the 3-0 victory there. Anthony Martial offside. Danny Rose puts it in straight to Iwobi. Martial and Lucas Perez counter-attack. Oh, wow. Alexis Sanchez bombs it over the bar, and it wasn't to be, unfortunately. They have 10 minutes to score 3 goals to win. I don't think they're going to do it, but... Oh, Vertonghen, that's got to be a red card now. He's on a yellow. Get the fuck off the pitch, Vertonghen. So now, Tottenham are 1 player down. Put on the pressing. Try and put some more past Pochettino. Martial... Fabregas whips it to Gibbs, and Martial finds the crumbs. We're 3-0 up against Tottenham Hotspur with a superb performance to start this episode off. Kieran Gibbs with a... Yeah, it wasn't the best of the ball, to be honest. That was a lucky goal. No one was in the box. Lloris got a hand to it. Martial slams it into the back of the net to claim his 2nd goal of today's episode and could very well pick up a hat-trick if he's keen enough. What's happened here? Lucas was fouled, but we did put it into the back of the net. We have claimed a 3-0 victory over Tottenham, and that could have decided the title. 18 shots to 8 on... Yeah, 18 to 8 on target, 18 to 6. 5 clear-cut chances, they had 0. Okay, so we did play a lot better than them. 9 corners to 6. 3-0 victory. They probably could have picked up a goal, to be honest. But that's shocking from Tottenham Hotspur to pick up a red with roughly 20 minutes remaining. And now we are 11 points clear of Tottenham. That's awesome stuff. We have prevailed. Martial has just... He's just on fire. 43 goals in all competitions. 15 assists. He must be up there with the assists just in here. He's currently drawing in 5th. 28 goals. He's most definitely going to win the Golden Boot. Zlatan has scored 16. That's very good. Diego Costa's nearly hit 20. So, guys, we'll go to the second match of today's episode. So, Bellerin is banned in Europe. And it looks like Theo Walcott and Mustafi didn't pick up an injury. So, what I'll do now is I'll play Villarreal the 2 matches off camera. If we have the Champions League match before the match against Chelsea, I'll play that instead. But we're either going to play against Chelsea or depending on who we get drawn in the Champions League semi-finals if we get to that. But I just feel like it's not worth playing Villarreal. They're in 9th. They're the weakest side we could have got drawn against. We're clear favourites. I'll see you guys in a second. Hey guys. How are you doing? Welcome to the second match of today's episode. We're playing against Juventus in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. We've been drawn against them. The other leg that is going on, Barcelona are facing Roma. So we could have been drawn against either one of them. So let's have a look at the fixtures. Unfortunately, we managed to lose 1-0 against Claudio Ranieri's Leicester. We managed to draw 0-0 against Mark Hughes's. Yes, Mark Hughes left Stoke to join West Brom. And we did manage to win 2-1 over Aston Villa. We managed to smash Villarreal 4-3 at home. Then we managed to beat them 4-1 away. We smashed them away, not necessarily at home. We won 4-2 over Everton off camera. And then the 3-0 match against Tottenham we played on camera. So it was an 8-4 victory over Villarreal to put us in the Champions League semi-finals against Juventus. Now, guys, it is currently the 11th of May. The Premier League and the Champions League are nearly about to wrap up. We still have to face Chelsea, Swansea, Crystal Palace and West Ham. I think if we lose all these matches, we could lose the Premier League, but we're pretty far in front now with 77 points. Liverpool second with 69, Manchester United third with 68, and Tottenham fourth with 68 as well. None of these sides could really just sort of break this pact here. Manchester City are 8th. We did manage to get Pep Guardiola sacked last season. And the new... Oh, I thought they had a new manager. I swear they had a new manager. Huh. Wait. I could have sworn they had a new manager. Hang on a second. Yes, here we go. Lucien Favre, the former Nice man. I was trying to... this bloody bugger. I was trying to get Mario Balotelli from him this season, but now Lucien Favre, the former Nice, Borussia Mönchengladbach and Hertha Berlin Swissman, is going to be the new manager at Manchester City, which is fascinating. So who else has come in and out? Bob Bradley has left Swansea. What else has happened? Tony Pulis still doesn't have a job. Obviously, Pep Guardiola did get sacked. He is up for grabs. And that's pretty much it. Arsene Wenger is still our director of football. So, guys, it's currently the 1st of May. We've actually been given next season's transfer budget. So, there's no harm in Football Manager to get your transfers wrapped up. Obviously, the 2017 July and August transfer window is going to be opened in a couple of months. So you can actually get all your transfer negotiations done, which why wouldn't you at the earliest possible point? We currently have 95 million in the bank, which is huge. At the start of this season, we had roughly around about 40. We have 2.8 million in the wage budget. So I've gone for my two targets that were at the start of the season, which was Dybala. They didn't even accept 90 million for Dybala, and my other target was Icardi, 24 years of age. We need another striker pairing with Anthony Martial. Lucas is alright, but at the end of the day, Icardi is better. 24 years of age, he's worth 28.5 million. I couldn't get him anything cheaper than £60 million. So we are going to be citing Icardi in the Arsenal career mode. We've accepted the deal. Barcelona get a 1.6 transfer fee, which I didn't know. He did play for Sampdoria. He did play for Barcelona from 2008-2011. He was signed for them. He technically didn't play, but Icardi will be joining Arsenal next season. He has joined Arsenal. Now, there are a couple of players up for the transfer list here. I might just show you guys again. This is the best way to make money in Football Manager. Stefan here, Dutch centre-back, 25 years of age. He looks very, very good. Hopefully, we can try and pick him up. Dimitri Payet is actually up on transfer, 30 years of age, £20 million. I don't know. You probably can pick him up for 22. Some players... the clubs are a little bit more stiff on negotiations. Begovic, 19 million, 17, they want 22. Fabian Delph would be probably a good signing. He wouldn't be able to get into our team though, £6 million. I was actually going for Michy Batshuayi as well. We might be able to get him, 23 years of age. He's worth 13 million. If we can pick him up for 7, that'd be a bargain. As I said, they rejected the 90 million bid. Arnautovic, I forgot. Yeah, so they actually signed the contracts. Batshuayi, £13 million, 23 years of age. I'm yet to make the decision whether or not to sign him. He hasn't had a very good time at Chelsea. Maybe he can have a better at Arsenal. Arnautovic, 28 years of age, my Austrian brother, £16 million he is worth. He'll be a good replacement on that right-hand side if either Walcott, Ox gets injured. He's Premier League proven, 117 matches for Stoke. He's quite alright as a rotational player. So I'm umming and ahhing if I'm being honest. But picking up Batshuayi for £7 million for a 23-year-old, we could always sell him on for a profit. And Arnautovic for £9 million. He's worth 16. Not bad in my opinion. So let's skip ahead now to the match against Juventus. Hopefully we can start. We need the away goal if we really want to push on and try and beat them. But it's going to be tough playing against Matsari's side. So we're going to play a 4-4-2. Martial Lucas leading the line. Sanchez, Ozil, Xhaka, Walcott, Gibbs, Koscielny, Mustafi, Hector, Bellerin. Okay, so El Neni might be facing his former side. I can't remember if I put in the contract that he can't play against us. So let's cross our fingers that he doesn't score against us. But El Neni is out on loan for them. How can I sort of change things up a bit? So we've got Ospina, Giroud, Fabregas, Gabriel Paulista, Oxlade, Iwobi, and Ramsey. I have Coquelin and Danny Welbeck in the reserves. I'm quite actually happy with everyone else, if I'm being honest. Let's have a quick look at Juventus. Where is El Nene? Non-EU player occupies an EU... Oh, no, this is Sandro. Where's Mohamed El Nene? 8 games, coming off the sub 4 times, a 6.4. He actually hasn't been doing well at Juventus, which is a shame. I thought he'd be doing a lot better. 9 games he has played for them. So they do have one Cuadrado unregistered. Interesting. He's on loan from Chelsea, of course. Maximilio Moreo, 18 years of age, 4 million. He looks all right. Sami Khedira is out, 30 years of age, £17 million, was rumoured with Arsenal a lot in real life. Nelson looks alright, 17 years of age for me, 1.2 million, 4 goals, 3 assists for Nottingham Forest. Mustafi is my key player, but that keeps on changing with, who is it? Anthony Martial. Obviously he's scored how many goals this season? 30 goals in the Premier League, 8 goals in the Champions League. Let's have a look at some of the Champions League stats. There, Walcott has the most distance. Anthony Martial's is third with the goals. Alexis and Martial with the assists. But let's get stuck into Juventus here today. This will decide our Champions League campaign. So, Juventus are playing a 5-1-2-2. They're playing Higuain and Dybala up front. Mario here, I thought he was Brazilian. Oh, he's from Gabon. Huh. Regardless, Pjanic in the midfield. Sandro, Dani Alves, Marquisio, Chiellini, Bonucci, Barzagli, and Buffon. Nito, Regani, Lichtensteiner, Mandzukic. They are playing El Neni, Bonatti, and Vela. Damn. Okay, let's just hope he doesn't put in a decent performance against me. But let's get stuck into the Italian side. At Turin, we are going to be playing in our white... Sorry, they're going to be playing in their white and black kit. We're going to be playing in our yellow kit. But it's not pissing down with rain, as we've been playing many times in the Premier League. And Alexis Sanchez shots misses by the smallest of margins. Wow, that sucks. Oh. Hang on. Have we just got a penalty in the Champions League semi-finals? Lucas is going to step up and take this. I can't watch. Why is Lucas taking this? And, oh, Buffon saves. No. Lucas, to put Arsenal 1-0 up against Juventus, misses the penalty. If anyone else was taking that, I reckon they would have converted it. Ozil, Shaqiri. Shaqiri? I meant Xhaka, that's what I meant to say. Pjanic on the ball finds Higuain, but it didn't amount to anything by the looks of it. It is currently 0-0 away at Juventus. We need a goal. We need the away goal. It's crucial. Ozil whips it into the box. Sanchez, Mustafi, Lucas gets tackled once again. And Mario's breaking away here. Martial tracking back. Walcott finds Lucas. Martial and Lucas combined. Come on, Lucas. You got to get back into this match for us. We've been tackled out again. It's hard to break down the 5 at the back formation, but we could be 1-0 up. Higuain. Gonzalo Higuain puts it over the bar for Juventus. The halftime whistle has blown. Let's have a look at the stats. We've had 10 to 7 on target. They've had 9 to 2. We've had 2 clear cut and 2 off. How can we sort of change things up a bit? No, let's keep it as it is. We haven't been doing too bad. We missed a penalty, which is disastrous. Why was Lucas taking the penalty kick there? Ozil or Sanchez should have. Maybe even Martial, but hey, you got to keep on going. You got to keep on keeping on. Lucas. Alexis fires into Barzagli. He gets back possession. Lucas has brought it back. Thank God. 22nd goal of the season. Like I said, he's all right, but he's not an Icardi. Alexis whips it in. Martial with the header hits the post. Lucas picks up the crumbs from Buffon and Chiellini, and we are 1-0 up against Juventus. Carlos Vela facing his former side, and Mohamed El Nene is coming off the bench. Hasn't been playing well this season. They're only playing him so... We got the wobbles there. Dybala scores his 25th goal of the season. Is currently 1-1 against Juventus. Like I said, El Nene, they've only brought him on because they're facing Arsenal, just to shake things up. I don't think he's going to put in a good performance, but let's see. Should I make a substitution now? Who should I bring on to try and mix things up? I think I might let it just play for a little bit. We'll see how we go. Right, it's time to mix things up. Oh, Gonzalo Higuain has... Wait, what? A thigh strain. Okay, I was actually thinking about bringing on a Iwobi for Walcott. We'll just let it play out a little bit here. Because Walcott might have an injury, but Higuain's out. Right, let's do some substitutions here now. Let's bring on Cesc Fabregas for Ozil. Let's bring on a Iwobi for Walcott. Oxlade-Chamberlain's probably better. He actually isn't. Iwobi's really good on that. Iwobi's been playing phenomenal this season. You got to give it to the young Nigerian. We've got Giroud, Gabriel Paulista, and Ramsey. Kieran Gibbs at left back. I'm just trying to... Mustafi, we've got to leave Mustafi and Koscielny. So we can bring on Giroud for Lucas. We could bring on Paulista for one of my centre-backs. We could bring on Ox for Sanchez. Or we can wait a little bit and bring on Ramsey for Xhaka. Or should I bring Ramsey on for Xhaka now? I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring on Ramsey for Xhaka. We'll keep Ramsey at deep lying and we'll keep Fabregas as the playmaker. Hopefully we can give my midfield a little bit more structure. I want to push on and win this match. The more away goals we can get, the better. And it looks like we're about to score here. Oh, wow. Alexis denied. Come on, we've got a lot of players up here. Kieran Gibbs trying to find Martial at the back post. We should be 2-1 up against Arsenal. It's going to be a late corner kick. Fabregas, Iwobi. Iwobi gets his ball in, but it goes straight to Buffon. Couple more minutes of extra time remaining. Come on, can we get one last attack on here? Martial gets tackled by Mandzukic. El Nene and Mandzukic. Dybala loses the ball. Come on, Iwobi. Push for it. Can we get a late winner here at the back post? Chiellini has just found Martial. We can win against Juventus here today. 2-1. We've missed the first penalty with Lucas. Come on, I'm going to cross my fucking fingers. Pray to the football manager gods. Can Martial convert the penalty? Cool, calm, and collected. He steps up and misses. No! You're joking. That is... I'm just absolutely just devastated. We could have beaten them 3-1 if we took our penalties, but Buffon is just an animal. Can we get a last goal here? Martial whips it in. Oh, we missed 2 penalties against Juventus. We could be 3-1 up away on aggregate. That'd be nuts. Come on, cut this attack out. Don't let them score here. But a 1-1 draw against Juventus away, it's not bad. We've picked up the away goal. We could really even just shut up shop against them at home. But Lucas and Martial both missed the penalties. That's just unlucky. You win some, you lose some, and in this case, you draw some. Let's have a look at the stats. 27 shots to 15 on target, 15 to 6. We dominated them here today. 5 clear cut, 2 there. We should have beaten them. But regardless, a 1-1 draw. Yeah, penalty agony. I believe you. So guys, in the next episode, we have a match against Chelsea, who are sitting in 5th. We are going to be facing Juventus as well in the second leg. We are in a better position than them because we have the away goal. But we're nearly about to wrap up the first season of the Arsenal career mode. So like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And stay tuned for more videos on my channel. If you guys want to get yourselves some cheap and reliable games, like Football Manager perhaps, check out my G2A affiliation code to get cheap Xbox codes, cheap PSN codes, and it gives me a small commission if you click on the link and then make a purchase. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Simpzy. Take care. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Reus. Holy shit.